Allow me welcome our two panelists. The first is Miss Alice Lowama, who is the Grants and Business Development Manager at Finca Uganda. Alice, please confirm you're there.
Yes, I am present.
Thank you. And secondly, allow me welcome our second panelist, who is Alan David Arineterejo, who is the regional manager for Vision Fund in West Nile. Alan, please confirm you're available.
Yeah, I confirm I'm available.
Thank you. And so I'll have a couple of questions to Alan, and please help us understand this properly. From Vision Fund's angle, you're serving refugees and host communities. What has surprised you the most about offering financial services to women? And secondly, are there any additional considerations you've taken or you've had to make to accommodate the needs of those women? And how easily were the accommodations approved internally at Vision Fund? Because I guess this involved changing some of either it could be a policy, it could be a strategy. How were those accommodations approved internally? So the question is in three angles.
Okay, thank you, Ezekiel. Good morning, good afternoon, everyone, wherever you are. I'm honored. I'm very honored to represent Vision Fund Uganda at this webinar organized by Mercy Corps. Like Owela introduced me, I'm by names of Alan David, and I serve as a regional manager for Vision Fund in West Nile. First of all, I would like to extend my heartfelt thanks to Mercy Corps for organizing this event and for their continuous dedication to financial inclusion for all, especially with the focus on how gender impacts financial services delivery in displacement contexts at this time. If I come to your question, like you said, it's in three phases. The first phase is what are those surprises that we have seen in the field? One most surprising aspect has been the sheer resilience and the entrepreneurial spirit of women in both refugees and host communities. When you get on the ground, you'll be surprised. People have businesses, women have small businesses. You see their capital is small, but they wake up every morning, they move here and there. So they have that resilience of moving on, that entrepreneurial skill. And it really has been surprising to all of us. Another surprise, despite facing numerous challenges in the camps and host communities, especially in West Nile, women have shown an incredible ability to manage their finances and contribute to the economic well-being of their families and communities. If I put it in the context of Vision Fund Uganda, the women is managed well their finances. The people we are serving, especially women, I can assure you that they are paying very well, to the extent that we have graduated them from one step to another. We have women that we have served more than 10 times, and their repayment really have been excellent. Well, I may put it in the actual context that their repayment rate is over 75%. So it is a surprise. Another surprise has been the high demand for financial literacy and business training among women, which has exceeded our initial expectations. The model of how we're working with women in here is we're putting them in groups, and before we serve anybody, we first do the training. And at times we feel like, will these people come for the training? But for your surprise, it has been on point. Every training we organize, every group meeting we call, women come, they come with notebooks. And when like for us supervisors, when you go to visit, you ask questions, you feel they give right answers, they give examples how these trainings have helped them. So it has been really a big surprise to us. If I go to part 2 of the question, additional considerations for accommodating women's needs, I think we have had to adopt a more personalized approach, recognizing women. Often we have different financial needs, and in here is we introduced a method of accommodating as many women as we can. And then this was tailored in having a product specifically to target as many as we can. And in this context, we have, currently we introduced the product of group saving linkage, where we find people in a group saving VSL, and then we bring resources to their box, and then for them they give it out to themselves according to their needs. And it really pushed them, and we are seeing tremendous changes to their lives. Related to the flexible product, but also we have been able to offer flexible loan terms and repayment schedules to accommodate their incomes. For example, we first sit with them and we agree together. We don't decide for them the term limit. What we do is they assess themselves, and then they come to us and say, with this kind of money we are taking, kindly give us 8 months, kindly give us 10 months, or kindly give us 6 months. And we have been very accommodative to always ensure that whatever they request for is what we can give them. Another point on what we have done to accommodate their needs is we've implemented gender-sensitive training programs to ensure that women have necessary skills and knowledge on financial literacy. Like I said, we have invested more in training. It's not just about giving money. It's about ensuring that we train so that when people take money, they know very well how to put it in use. Okay? And also ensuring that our financial products are accessible through convenient and safe channels, including digital platforms. I must bring to your attention that all our products that we're offering to displaced communities in West Nile at large, we are using mobile money. We are actually finding people to their respective places where they reside. The officer will go down there, work on them, train on them, and even send the money to them so that they don't incur any cost of moving long distances to come to our branches. And we have seen it has caused a lot of impact, and people out there, they really appreciate the initiatives. The last part of the question is how the last part of the question, it really has not taken long or has not been a struggle, because we give feedback. We also do analysis on the ground. So when we find a need for change, management has really been supportive to ensure that such unnecessary changes act within time. Thank you.
Thank you, Alan. Very interesting perspectives there.